Thank you very much. Next is Hannah Farr.
Thanks, guys. I'm really happy to be prom queen. No, but guys, I really think that college has taught me how to think critically. You know, the other day, I was reflecting on how a lot of people make dick jokes, but no one really talks about foreskin. And I think awareness is key. No, I am a critical thinker, and I'm also very critical of people, by which I mean I'm a resentful husk of a person. There's just not a lot there. If you need someone petty and vengeful, I am here all night. I do acknowledge it though, and I'm trying to be better, you know. I've been drinking tea. I read a book about Africa, super enlightening. I even pretended to be interested when this girl talked my ear off about like some really life-changing experience of hers in Tibet having to do with yoga. You know, you would not believe how clean the air was there. So good for downward dog. And I was like, we get it, you like bending over. Tell it to someone who cares. No, but I think the hardest part about being a better person is that I can't argue with my family anymore. You know, historically, my dad and I are real dicks to each other, but now he has stage 3 chronic kidney disease. So making fun of him is off the table. Kind of unfair. No, I've been doing him favors because it's the right thing, and there's still time to push my brothers out of the will. At his request, I helped him edit his OkCupid profile. He's always complained to me about how no women will message him. I have a few theories. First, his username is Soulfish Wanderer. I couldn't make this up. Like, this 65-year-old man who has weekly dialysis appointments thinks he is a wanderer. He also lists like genuine conversation and authentic Thai food as his ideal first date. Like his name is Becky and he has like a dream catcher tattoo. And the worst is he compares himself to Ernest Hemingway, which is pretentious enough if he's trying to say he's a disillusioned intellectual. But I think most women who read that will just think he wants to drink himself to death in southern Florida. Hard pass on that one. Speaking of drinking yourself to death, though, I've also been trying out the dating scene. I made a Tinder. Tinder is real tricky because you have to be cool and ironic, but also indicate that you are desperate and you will bang at the drop of a hat. That has to be clear. And on top of it all, a witty bio? What are they asking for? I made mine No Scrubs from the hit TLC song, No Scrubs. And I was feeling really good about it until I just started to work myself up. Like, what if people think this is an attack against nurses? I can't have that. All I'm trying to say is a scrub can't get no love from me. I had to change it. And in retrospect, welcome to Flavortown, followed by a saucy wink, much more alluring. I think something that liberal arts college and Tinder have both taught me is how to bullshit my way through life. For instance, I don't know what subversive dialectic means, but if you read my papers, you would think that I did. Similarly, on Tinder, if you only show people your good tit, they'll just think they both look like that. Pro tip for all of you. I think that really the best type of bullshitting, and when you know you're good, is when you can bullshit yourself. You know, like last week I wasn't hunchbacked and naked over a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos crying. I was having a me day. You know, I think that skill is really gonna come in handy 5, 10 years down the road. You know, Hannah, what are you doing in your life? And I'll be able to say, you know, I work for a successful international entertainment business. I do private bookings. I meet lots of great people. I guess you could say that wearing the mouse costume at Chuck E. Cheese is a calling, not a career.